Hey, Shalom, Yahba Shem Yashai Thug, Thumb to all the brothers, Yahweh Shamar, Thumb Ba Shem Yashai. Priest also that Wonga Bar coming to you again. Once again, this is the I.S.U.P.K, Lashawan Qadash, the ancient Hebrew. For all of those of you that's coming into the class, go ahead and check out the link to join the StreamYard. That way, you know, you can come on screen, of course, though, show, you know, your active participation. I see you, officer, you know, your Qadash rocking out in Buffalo, of course. You know, there's that link. Go ahead and click on that link, bring you into the class, you know, show that you know this Hebrew, of course. All right. It is, of course, we're coming up on the end of the month, where all the witches, the goblins, the ghouls, the predators, you know, the murderers, the rapists, you know what I'm saying, they are coming out and they are, you know, revealing themselves. They don't have to disguise it because the world, this society that we live in, does it for them. You got people going out here dressing up, you know, like, you know, the bride of Chucky. You have people walking around here like Michael Myers. You have people out here putting on masks, you know, like Jason, and the claws like Freddy Krueger, acting as if they are Jeffrey Dahmer, which is so horrible and absolutely disgusting. The fact that we would want to mimic the spirit of, you know, such evil acts, of course, though. Once again, we are praising, you know, serial killers, of course, though. We're praising murderers and rapists, of course, giving them acknowledgement for the deeds that they did. All right. And even in that, we're dishonoring those who were victims of the atrocities that were done against them as well. So right now, you have a great many of people going out. All right. You have a great many people going out. I'm going to go ahead and put something up on the board. Qadash, were you able to work out that link? Okay, maybe I can move this up just a little bit. All right. So we have this on the board, of course. Before we get into this, we're going to go into our alphabet, starting with all right. See if we can just adjust this for the moment. There. Looks like everything's clear. So what we have on the board, the A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I. I, Pa, Taza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, The. All right. That is the all right, Salakia, we should be back up. We should be back up. We had a brief interruption in the broadcast, Salakia. But we should be back up and going. All right. So, once you go ahead and work out those details, we'll bring you back. We'll bring you on stage, whatever, so that we can go through with the class. Meantime, you know, Fa, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Sa, Na, La, La, Ka, Ya, Ta, I, Ta, Za, Sha. All right. So, the Aba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Kala, Ma, Nasa, I, Pat, Za, Kwa, Ra, Sha, and Ta. Okay, wait, this was here. All right. This right here is the ancient Hebrew. The ancient Hebrew, of course, though. Akim, Aquath. You can also look up the Assyrian as well. But for what we're doing tonight in the class, we're focusing on the ancient Hebrew. So you can follow along this precept. Amos chapter 5. Amos chapter 5, verse 21. 5 to 1. Amos 5 and 21. We have the Sha, the Na, the Ah, the Da, and the Ya, right? Let's make sure that we. There you go. Looks better. Better marker. All right. All right. So, let me read this. So the one thing to recognize from this right here, the root of this word, actually, this is it right here. This is the root, right? Shana. Shana is to hate, to hate. Shana the ya Shana the ya Shana the ya. Shana Shana is to hate. To hate. To hate. And this is what we're looking, so you can see it. I will share the screen. We are doing Amos. All right. So what we are sharing screen-wise. Boom. Share screen. Share Chrome. Boom. All right. So as the precept reads, I hate, I despise. I hate, I despise. So we can see the root, which is shana'ah, and then as far as the despise, ma'as, ma'as. So we also have feast, but this is now plural. So the come, in regards to this though, it's you come, right? You come. We're making it like yours. Feast. Feast. What I was trying to do also, I was also trying to just check in regards to when it comes down to the 100 common words. This one actually is not. I don't see. I don't see this on the list. But there are other words that may be similar to use, but for this particular instance, this is the root for this right here, which is feast. This is the root for feast. But we're talking about your feast, right? Your festivals. As you can see on the board, or when we look at Blue Letter Bible, it says your feast, your festivals, right? Your gathering, right? Festival sacrifice. Like that's something to understand and consider that it's not just it's not just referencing it's giving you a little bit more, because we'll look at it and we'll consider that it's just speaking of, or it's just pertaining to that is just pertaining to one specific day, right? Like next year, they'll mess around. Like this year, they finally made Juneteenth a federal, you know what I'm saying? A federal holiday. So that now everybody, when Juneteenth come around, it's something in which that everybody will now acknowledge. Everybody will now not acknowledge though. You know what? Let me I'm looking for something very specific real quick. I don't think this is going to. There. You see that? It says the days. This is the word I was looking for. But we don't have that. Even in Amos. I think even if we were to look at like celebration, I hate your there. See, your come. It's like your woman. So you see, as we have this right here, day, which is Yawama, or Yawam, right? Yawama or Yawam. Sluggy, are y'all seeing the same page that I'm seeing? Because I have three different windows. Maybe I'm on a different window. Did y'all see the Genesis precept just now on screen? Or are y'all still seeing Amos 5? Your quad are you seeing did you see Genesis on screen or did you only see I can't fully see my screen. That shows. So wait, you saw when I switch screens right now, right? Are you seeing Genesis or are you still seeing Amos? Also, yeah, use that link, you know what I'm saying, so that you can come up on stage. You just have to adjust your settings. In addition to that, that way, I see feast days and I despise it. Okay, so you're not seeing the Genesis. All right. So what I was saying, what I was trying to share is that all right. Let me just drop this for a second. I don't want full screen. Escape. It may say something where you just have to okay, that's how that works. Cool. It may just be something which that you just have to go into your settings and give permission for your mic to be accessed. If you're doing it from your phone, but if not, that was the thing that I saw. So days. This is days, right? This would be days. The plurality of it in this particular instance. So this is like feast days. This is like feast days. I'm doing a laptop search. All right. Yeah, well, try clicking on the link once again. See if it allows you to. You may see an option. If not, we can definitely try to work that out. After the class, whatever. I think you just got to make sure that the option, is there. But this here, if y'all could see days. All right. But this is one word. This is saying your feast days. This is your feast days. So Kaga, Yakama, or Yakam as in days. And then you got Wala'a. Like we know how we know how La'a is being used kind of like interchangeable, but just the Wa alone, we know that it's kind of like and, or it's connecting, like also. But the precept says if we get this whole thing right here, it becomes I hate, and it becomes I hate, I despise. And this is like your feast days. Your feast days. Okay. I.S.U.P.K. I.S.U.P.K. All right. Your assemblies. It says that the brothers has blocked my mic and camera says so. I'm clicking on. Sorry. All right. It may be something in regards to your fireworks, which is fine. What we'll do, we'll get together. You know what I'm saying, after class, to look into that and see what's up. All right. All right. So we have on the screen also is I.S.U.P.K, which is like Rayak or I.S.U.P.K, which is smell. This word here is being descriptive. This is being descriptive. This description is saying, it's like, I will smell, but in this case, it's saying, I will not. And this is kind of like, and so the priesthood goes, I hate, I despise your days of feast. And this right here, in regards to, I will smell, but it will not smell. And this is assemblies or solemn assemblies, right? Solemn assemblies or assemblies. So this is saying partake. It's like saying the partake. This right here is the assemblies or the solemn assemblies in this particular instance. So the root of that one the solemn assemblies. So as we're reading, we're going over this. Are you guys seeing my second screen? No? All right. I'll make it full screen. Should be better. All right. All right. This right here is what we're talking about. So this is as far as I hate I hate, I despise. Solemn assemblies, see. Become, so you come. That you come is what's at the end. So the root of this, though. So by Betazara, that you come, Betazara you come. But I Tazara where you come is your solemn assemblies in your solemn assemblies. So remember, even if we looked at it as the prefix, you got the ba, right? That's where you see like the N. So this portion right here, let's see if I can highlight just this. Oh, there we go. Right. This portion right here, if you can see what I'm highlighting on the screen, Itazara. So your solemn assemblies is kind of like this right here, but this is in solemn assemblies. And of course we have, oops, like here. Dayakam. So that's your assemblies. All right. You quite decide. Does that make sense? All right. When you say kind of, all right. And this is where, you being in the class, you know what I'm saying, part of up on stage makes it easier to, communicate, especially things like this. Okay, what part or what was it that, got you or even, put you astray or any of that nature. So right. And that goes back to the part where I was saying about being on stage. We can definitely, work on that together, practice that together. Right. So that's also why I have you have this pulled up on the blue letter. Because the blue letter, I'm saying, you can see blue letter doesn't give you, when you read the ancient, the only way that you know anything is by knowing prefixes, suffixes, right? And then knowing which words are connected versus which ones are not connected. So when we read it here in the Assyrian, it's kind of like, well, do you know what any of this means? Do you know what all this comes from, right? And at first, the way that you may go about it, you go over a piece at a time. You go over a bit by a time. So knowing that Shana'a, right? And then I think they pronounce it as Sene, but Shana'a is to hate. To hate. So The ya. The ya is what is added to the end of this word, so that now it says the ya. Slack it. Okay. So this is where the practice in being able to hear when you're in the class, though. So, like for example, if we had a word, let's just switch this for 2 seconds. Go back over here to the board. Shoot. Go back to the board. Is that it? All right. Like, let's just take this off the board for a second, all right? All right. So this here, this is the plural. All right. So we had different words. You're going to get the plural. So the yum and the wath. The yum and the wath. This is plural masculine, and this is plural feminine, right? So, all right. So we know what this is singular, right? You know what this is singular. What is this singular? Like how would you write that out? If you're looking at this right here, it should sort of ring a bell a little bit. Come. It's ak, right? Ak, as in like brother, right? Ak as in brother. Now, if you have multiple brothers, how would you say brothers? How would you make it more than one? Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. So you have Akim, Akim. So Ak, Yum. This is Ak, Yum, Akim. And then if you were saying, far as in the sisters, I'm seeing what you wrote down correctly. I'm a little confused as into what you wrote down because you wrote aquatium, aquatium. Okay, slide yeah. So making it plural, akim. Quad. Give me 2 seconds. So because you're just saying right? If you're making it plural masculine, you're just adding yam at the end. It should be ak yam. Ak yam. All right. Ak yam. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull this up to share. I have a screen. No, we don't want that. That is a whole lot of. It's a whole lot of Hebrew. um, Now, Yaquataza, you put aquathium, right? Aquathium. Why did you put aquathium? Okay, come. That is absolutely correct. I was just trying to figure out, if there was something that I may have said or shared that said it as in, you know, in fact, we are going to share this right here. This is Hosea chapter 2, verse 13, and it reads, uh, Wahaka Yathum, right? Wahaka Yathum Ath Abaya Wa'ath Amaya Wa'ath Wakaya Wa'ath. This right here, my sisters. Ak Aquath, right? Aquath Ya. That's just more so like the my sisters. But if you read it without the ya, it's aquath, right? So my sisters. So you see that sisters, and here you go. Strong H269 is aquath. Aquath. Does that make sense? So you see where aquath is here, and then this is more so the my. It's a suffix. First person. You see that first person, singular suffix. It's just my sisters, my possessive in this particular sense. So Akim, so Ak as in brothers, Akim, plural, my brothers, or slightly brothers. And for sisters, as we have right here, Joshua chapter 2, we will be looking at this right here. This is the root, and it's here right in the precept. This is my sisters. So Aquathia, Wa'ath, Kal, Ashar, Laham, Waha, Taza, Latham, Ath, Napash, Daya, Nabwa, Mama Wath. Mama Wath. La'ah. The ya is separate. So if you're looking here at this, so that's why I try to select this one specifically so that you can see this is the Assyrian. I'll write it up on the board. All right. right on the board. Hopefully you can see exactly what got shifted. There you go. All right. So all right. It's just qua. Right. So this right here, aquath, the root once again, aquath. This is yam, but this is what we have in this precept. It's aquath, and then it also has ya at the end. Ya at the end. So this becomes my because of the ya at the end. This is a suffix. The root word is ak, but it's referring to sisters. So aqua, as in a single sister, but aquath, it's like aquath, as in sisters, but my sisters from the precept that we're reading, which is Joseph 2:13, becomes my sisters. So that Yah that's at the end is just saying it's my, and we'll dive and delve into that more often. So like, I guess that's like if we had the Yah at the end, this would be brothers, but this is possessive. So now it's saying my brothers. All right. Aquath. So there's three different things going on. As in brother, aquath as in sisters, and then aquath ya, my sisters. And this is the same thing here. This is yeah. All right. So what we have on the board right now, if we only look at this right here, as in brother. So this right here would just be brother. All right. But once we add yam to it, it becomes brothers. And once we add the ya to it, it becomes my brother, or brothers, depending on if it's just ak or akim. Same thing here. If we just have the aqua, right? Aqua, in aquath, as in sister or sisters, the same thing. Now, okay, so did you understand the part where I was saying ak, right, is singular for brother, but akim is plural for brothers? Okay. Give me 2 seconds. All right. So even if we were to all right. All right, because of the ka at the end, it's kind of like saying your brother or your brothers. If this was to go and change to wa, it's like his brothers or his brother. So if we drop it, then it just becomes, there's no S. So it becomes his brother or his brothers. Does that make sense? Matter of fact, I think I have a precept that I can actually show you to do that exact thing. We definitely got this together. All right. So as we look right here, it talks about Abel, right? So you see how it has the ak, has the ak. You see the root, Strong's H251. You see how it has the wa at the end, akwa, as in his brother. All right, give me 1 second. Let me see. There's another one. Oh, yeah. This is a good one. All right. This is a good one to show the same thing, right? What I'm referring to. So Genesis 4:9. Genesis 4:9 says, and the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel, thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? Good night. All right. And here we go. We have Ak-ya, as in my brother, right? Then we say that when we have my brother, it's the ya added to the end. This was the thing that I speak about all the time, prefixes and suffixes. You quite let me know if this is confusing at all, but the ya at the end is the possessive of like mine. Right? So this is my brother. Akia, as in my brother. But of course, we also have thy brother. Thy brother. And I was going to use this, but I was just like, when will we ever say thy? But the scripture actually does it. The scripture actually does just that. Thy brother. So in the speech, right? So in the speech, it's Akiaka, but it's thy brother, thy brother. I think I did just show the why, right? Let me see. Does it make sense with the ka as well too at the end as well to show that it's thy people, like thy people? It's the way that we spoke. When we speak, we will definitely speak in a specific way, mannerism, and tones. We still do the same thing today. There is something else. Let's see. this here is another preset that gets you the same thing. And it came to pass, of course, and it came to pass after these things that it was told Abraham saying, behold, Milcah, she has also borne children unto thy brother Nahor. And that is at the very end of the precept, right? You have the Ak, and you have the Ka, thy brother Nahor. And we see more of the prefix suffix, just like here where it says wa. But thy brother. All right. So these are like little things that we want to kind of play around with, work on, and even search throughout the scriptures, because it will help you develop your Hebrew and prepare for, reading on the Sabbath and everything. All right. Give me one more moment. I was looking for what I was looking to show another example, but unfortunately, the one I wanted to show Can we go over 30? Oh, yes. This is, there it goes. Man, that was quick and easy. All right. Are you seeing my screen? Wait, which screen are you looking at? Ah, you're not. I'm still on the wrong. Sloggy, bear with me. I got like 3 different windows popping up, 27 and 30. All right. I want to show this screen. All right. 27 and 30. All right. So there you go. What we have on the board currently is this is what we have on the board. So his brother, the Y, as we have it on the board, Salaki. As we have it on the board, we have it as such so that you see his brothers. And then when we see it here, matter of fact, it doesn't change it. We see it here. His brother. So like that's another thing to look, the word ak, which is the ka, ak. So as you were reading through this, you see ak. You should recognize this right here, and came to pass, which is to pass or to come. Hayaha, come to pass, came, has been, we're happy. So as we go over these things, you should see, Hayaha or Ak, and then of course you see Wayahaya to come to pass. So now you know, and it came to pass. Isaac, right? That's Isaac. Jacob. I think this is Esau. No, this is Esau. Okay, that's father, his father. And even right here, Abba, right? Abba is father. So Abba Wa, as in his father. So Akwa, his brother. I think I'll double check with these because as you can see, this word is, we know father is Abba, right? But in order for you to say his father, it's Abba Yawa. To say his brother, it's Akiyawa. I have to go touch bases, you know what I'm saying, with the rest of the scholars to find out more about I have to go touch bases a little bit more with the scholars and do a little bit more research as into the reasons that they would put the Yahweh, in there. So I'll make sure. Yeah, we'll get to that. And next class, we're going to look to go over some details about the astrology and everything else. Astrology. So when everybody's talking about zodiac signs, when they're talking about, Adam reading the stars, the charts, and everything, we're gonna try to go ahead and get into all that stuff for you brothers and sisters, and stop being dismayed at the signs of heaven. Right. So with that, Akim, Majim, my Shabbat, Majim, Rock, Yahweh Shem Yashab Brakathum, sisters, Yasmatah, Shaw, Majim, my Shabbat, Majim, Rock, Yahweh Shemar, Latham Ba'ashem Yavshai, Yasmatah, class dismissed. Midwest, no, Slovakia, Midwest. Houston cookout this weekend. Man, the class last night was definitely rocking. General Mahina was doing that class last night. I think Cross the Line is doing something right now. I believe they did a camp speaking today. The cookout should be tomorrow. They got a couple more events, though. If y'all can make it, go down there, have a good time, enjoy yourself, be safe. Of course, with that, Shalom, Israel.